Rainbow Six Extraction is a spin-off of Ubisoft's flagship competitive multiplayer hit Rainbow Six Siege set. In an elegant, infested depiction of the United States, this is a three-player cooperative shooter borrows its predecessor's roster of operators and weapons, and recontextualizes them inside a more approachable player vs environment settings, often to fun results. The operator adventure offers exciting rewards for players willing to invest the time through the climb to unlock the best rewards is sleep additionally. A persistent health system creates a meaningful consequence for players who fail to best extractions many challenges. By carrying over operators injuries from match to match, however, Rainbow Six Siege casts a substantial shadow. And despite its best efforts, Ubisoft's latest shooter struggles to fully emerge from beneath its extraction is technically well crafted. It's polished and enjoyable, so I don't find it nearly as compelling as the shooter it spins off from. Even during the most exciting scenarios, I could not help but wish I was playing Rainbow Six Siege. Its incursions and extraction begins like a match in Siege. Your team picks the operators and equipment loadouts, and then prepares to fight and onslaught of AE enemies across 4 brand new locations: New York City, San Francisco, Alaska, or Truss. And the consequence, which is a real town in New Mexico. These maps are divided into multiple sub-maps that offer ample cover and vertically, so none of them are particularly memorable outside of a few executions. More interesting locations like a U-Fort-themed diorama or an abandoned casino are covered in parasite nests and dark slime texture, making them difficult to memorize. You and your crew complete random selections of goals. In each area, those range from stealth-based challenges like biopsy, which requires you to obtain alien tissue samples with a knife, to attack-oriented objectives like hunt and decontaminations to serve as standard fair kill quest that remains somewhat satisfying. Siege fans may recognize missions like sabotage and rescue, which mirrors the bump of hostage mods featured in Siege. My favorite objective type is Spaceman, which requires your team to lure one of the powerful achievements, the parasitic antagonist, turning the darknet hallways of every environment into a trap to capture it alive. This objective is hilarious, and my teammates and I often laughed as one unlucky person have to serve as bait. Air blocks separate each city's 3 sub-maps, surviving as safe houses filled with supplies like medkits and hopefully ammunitions. The per your squad ventures under, the increases the harder it is to successfully extract as enemies increase in difficulty, and variety ranging from low-level grunts to terrifying becomes capable of smashing through walls. I enjoy the variety, but you will have to increase the difficulty level to encounter the best ones. If you manage to fight your way through all 3 areas, you earn extra experience points, unlocking perks like increased movement speed or new abilities like Sludge's Charged, Hammer Swing. The operator advancements are the highlight of Extraction's progressions loop, and I wanted to keep playing to obtain them. You also receive new operators equipment and cosmetics through advancing your player level by completing matches and level specific challenges. While they're exciting towards to unlock, and I appreciate the operator-specific upgrades, in particular progressions feels increasingly slow overall, Every weapon handles differently, but I enjoyed using them all equally silenced rifles. My go-to weapon type they trade raw stopping power for the ability to execute discrete kill shots on all kinds of actions shotguns reliable. Blow enemies and walls to pieces but attract lots of attention. Extractions also introduces stealth takedowns, offering a discreet method to complete your objectives. When ammo and health are scarce, nothing feels better than quality clearing a perimeter with your team. However, the game fails to adequately convey when you are at risk of being detected, so my attempts at subtlety often developed into panicked shouts. While Extraction borrows a lot from Siege, it introduces a new feature I love: persistent operator health. Suppose you previously played as Vigil and excited the missions with only your for health. In that case, he will start the next game injured unless you let him recover by completing incursions as other characters. Depending on your performance, several operators could have an injured status or even worse. Um, and be meeting in action until you rescue them during another mission. The system encouraged me to experiment with operators across to the roster, resulting in white knuckle encounters. Rainbow Six Extraction converts